certain things you never expect to talk about, even once, let alone twice. But here we are again on the subject of Bad Bunny. So now, the counter protests have begun. So apparently, and I've seen this across my own social media, a couple people talking about how there's this thing where if Bad Bunny doesn't get to perform, boycott the Super Bowl, boycott the NFL. Listen, we just gonna call it how it is. Y'all not about this protest life. You're not. The current day black generation is not about the life of a protest. You just aren't. You are so far removed from Rosa Parks, MLK, Malcolm X, and the like that it's not even in the same conversation. Your word for protest means absolutely something totally different than our ancestors' word for protest. So when you say, oh, you're gonna boycott or oh, you're gonna do this, you're not. And the companies know this. And if you don't understand, comprehend, or believe me, then let's just look at the last time there was a so-called NFL protest or boycott. This would be when Colin Kaepernick took a knee and they told him not to do it, and then he got put on suspension, and then he got removed from the team, and then people said they were going to boycott the NFL until Kaepernick got his job back. And then those same people within a week and a half was like, oh, well, I won't watch it at home, but if it's like on at the bar that I specifically drove to for that purpose, then I'll watch it then. Or I don't like I'm not a Nielsen household, so if I'm playing it, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Or I didn't pay for any of it, but I just went to my friend because I was just there for hanging out and the drinks, and it was a bunch of BS. Meanwhile, when the other side of the whole argument got involved, they started going online and burning jerseys, hats, and season ticket folders. And what happened? They created new policies to make it against the rules for people to do what Cap did in the future. See, protests and boycotts hinge on a couple things. 1, sacrifice. 2, resilience. So if you're not willing to give up this thing that you like for the sake of whatever your cause is, you're not about that life. And if you're not willing to hold out for a long time, again, you're not. Another good example is the so-called protest boycotts or whatever with Target, where you decide to not shop for one day because Target knows that you're just gonna come back the next day. Or when you know when it's happening, you're gonna go in and load up and stock up 3 days prior. Do you really think that a Target don't know and don't see the inventory numbers spike and drop in the time frame that you talk about your stupid protests? And let's also remember that you do this to people and organizations that are primarily black employed. That's the other part that blows my mind. You going to protest Target when Target sells products that's like businesses from black people, but you as black people want to boycott Target. So you boycotting your own people's businesses, but then you're going to be the one that says it's a systemic problem that holds down black businesses. You protest the NFL when the NFL roster is 80% black, if not more. Make it make sense. Like, and honestly, I hope they don't let him play. I hope they don't play his music. I don't even care. I don't even know what his music sounds like. I couldn't name a Bad Bunny song if you asked me. If somebody requests a Bad Bunny song when I'm working, I gotta look it up. I don't know anything about the dude's music. I don't even care. I'd hope they do it to make y'all mad. That's it. It's petty. It's petty game. I want him to do it to piss y'all off, just to further prove that you're not about this boycott protest life that you claim you about. Because I promise, mark my words, you know at least 10 people that's football fans. And of those 10, 8 of them said they was going to protest a boycott, and 7 of them didn't. Now, I'm not even a fan of football, but when the Kaepernick thing happened, I was down for watching halftime shows. I didn't watch the halftime show since, the latest one, Kendrick. I watched that one, and then prior to that, the only one I watched, and I watched it through a YouTube channel post it airing. I didn't sit down and watch it. I don't even go to Super Bowl parties anymore. I ain't been to a Super Bowl party in probably a decade. I haven't watched a live halftime show since Justin Timberlake, like the solo one that he did, not the one with Janet. I don't buy Super Bowl merch or football merch. I don't turn it on when I'm doing, like, one, it's easy for me to do because I don't really rock with it like that anyway. But the point is, if I decide I'm not going, I stopped shopping at Target for 6 or 7 years. I didn't start shopping at Target again until they got rid of their DEI stuff. Because that's how it works. It's not for today, we will not spend money. We'll be back tomorrow. It makes you look dumb. And this does too. And it's not going to work. I don't know why this whole Bad Bunny thing is a big deal. I guess it's because of the comments that he made and his whole stance against the migrant issue or whatever. I don't know. I've heard a few people say his music is pretty good. I don't know. What I do know is y'all need to stop pretending y'all gonna boycott and protest, because you're not gonna do it. The second you find out that somebody else is on that roster other than Bad Bunny, you're gonna watch it anyway. So just look, listen, just chalk it up. If they don't let him do it, just chalk it up, let it go. But you're not gonna protest and boycott. You're not gonna. You've proven time and time again that you can't. You're just not built that way. It's fine. Different generation handle the problem differently. Piss him on about it on Twitter. Just leave it at that. It's been Tribe Time. I'm out.